A lot of people still think YouTube is about originality. It's not. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you stop overthinking everything. Because the truth is this: almost everybody is copying everybody, especially in the start a YouTube channel niche. And I don't even mean this as an insult. You see, I've spent hours looking through videos in that particular niche because it's the one that interests me the most and it's the one I want to talk about. And after a while, I started noticing something. The same ideas, the same titles, the same thumbnails, the same hooks, the same facial expression on the thumbnails, the same "you're doing YouTube wrong, this is how I would do it" in brackets, type of videos over and over again. You'll literally see 50 creators make the exact same video, just with slightly different wording, different face, different lighting, different editing style. But underneath it all, it's the same concept being recycled over and over again. The same emotional trigger, the same proven formula. And the crazy part is that a lot of them are successful, very successful, because you see, YouTube rewards what already works. That's the reality. Creators are constantly scanning YouTube, searching for videos that exploded in the past, and then recreating them in their own version. They copy the title, the idea, the pacing, the structure, sometimes even the thumbnail, almost pixel for pixel. And honestly, that's not necessarily a bad thing because see, we're not in 2015 anymore. Back then, YouTube still felt like the Wild West. There was a lot more untouched territory, more room for completely fresh new ideas. But now, there's millions and millions of creators out there, and most topics have already been covered. Most thumbnail styles have already been tested. Most motivational speeches have already been said. So instead of, trying to reinvent the wheel, people are taking proven ideas and trying to execute them better, I guess. So do yourself this test. Go type something like what to do after posting your first YouTube video, or what are the 5 things to do after posting a YouTube video. And I'll guarantee you, you'll find dozens and dozens of videos with the exact same title or almost the same title. Same topic, same promise, same style of thumbnail, or just type in big bold letters, "just start." And immediately you'll see thumbnails of creators pointing to giant bold words saying "just start." Again, same concept, different human being. And those videos, still get views, millions of them sometimes, which proves something very important: is that people care less about who did it first and more about who explained it best. And that's the real game on YouTube right now. It's execution, delivery, personality, energy, storytelling, clarity, conviction. That's what separates creators, not necessarily originality. Because let's be honest, if originality alone was enough, half of the biggest channels on YouTube wouldn't even exist. And honestly, I've done this too. I'm guilty of this. Every creator has. Even the biggest creators on YouTube are consistently inspired by other creators. They see a format working and they adapt it. They study it, they reverse engineer it. They ask themselves questions like, why did this thumbnail work? Why did people click? Why did people watch this video? And then they build their own version around those answers. Which reminds me the famous quote often associated with Pablo Picasso, and it goes like this: good artists copy, great artists steal. And what that really means is that take ideas that are already working and transform them into something better. You add your personality, your experience, your delivery, your sense of humor, your editing style, your way of explaining things. Because in today's world, information is basically everywhere. Ideas are everywhere. YouTube itself is basically an infinite library of proven concepts just sitting there waiting to be studied. Your advantage is no longer access to ideas. Your advantage really is execution. That's it, that's all. The creator who communicates the message better usually wins. Not always the creator who had the idea first. So if you're someone sitting there on the YouTube content creation fence thinking, I don't know what videos to make, well, here's my answer. Find a niche you actually enjoy, and I could guarantee you there are thousands of videos on that niche, no matter how specific or how tiny or weird it is. Study those videos that already succeeded and recreate them in your own way. Not by blindly copying them, but by improving on them. Make the pacing better, make the editing better, make the message clearer, make the energy in your video stronger. Whatever it takes, just do it. Because if you could take a proven idea and deliver it in a more entertaining, more emotional, more valuable, more relatable way, you could absolutely outperform the original creator with the original idea. And the funniest part about all of this is that the people you're scared of copying from probably copied the idea from someone else before. So that's the secret that nobody tells you, that nobody tells beginners on YouTube, is that the platform itself is basically one giant chain reaction of people remixing winning ideas. And the creators who grow the fastest usually aren't the ones obsessing over being original. They're the ones obsessed with being better. Because at the end of the day, the audience does not care who had the idea first. What they really care about is who made them stop scrolling.